Yeah. So, where we stopped in the last session, what we discussed yesterday's session. Are you able to see my screen?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Yes, okay, sir.
Yeah.
So, yesterday we discussed about Ajax technique, right, in JavaScript. So, why we go for Ajax? If anybody asks the question, what's your answer? Why we go for Ajax? By using Ajax, what kind of operations we can perform? Tell me one scenario. Yesterday's scenario is what? I have a browser. In the browser, just I loaded one HTML file. Okay, that file name can be anything. The extension is like HTML. In this file, I have one button is there. Get users is my button. What is my button name? Get users is my button. So whenever you click on the get users button, your data inside where in the database. So whenever you click on the button, you have to get the data from the database and display that data in the tabular format or not. Display the data in the tabular format. Actually, that is the requirement. So think you are like a front-end developer. You are not like a back-end developer. If you are like a front-end developer, what kind of responsibilities you have to take care? First of all, you have to design the form. Okay, one.html you can create. You can design the form. The form should looks like one button, contains one button. Whenever you click on the button, you have to get the data from the database or not. But my HTML file, which is running in the browser, what kind of technologies are going to run? What kind of applications are going to run? Anyone? In the browser, what kind of applications are going to run? Which applications are going to run? Client-side applications, which are developed using some of the technologies like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript or not. Other than that, my browser don't know anything. So, by using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, I created one form that is running inside the browser. Okay, so my browser is acting like a client. Why? Because client-side application is running in the browser. I can treat my browser as like a client. So my browser want to communicate with the database, get the user's data. Now tell me, is my browser or my client-side technologies having the capability to communicate with the database directly? Hmm? Is my browser or my client-side applications or my client-side technologies having any future to communicate with the database directly? Hmm? Come on.
No.
No, right? No. So that if directly not able to communicate means, can we take some other person help? Can we take some middleware help? Yes or no? In the middle, there has one
Yes.
more application come into the picture. This application we need to develop. Tell me, by using which technologies we can develop this application? Using multiple technologies are there. Java is there, .NET is there, PHP is there, Python is there, Salesforce is there, Node.js is there, like this. Multiple technologies are there. Yes or no? Now tell me, my client application communicate with the database or my client application communicate with the middleware?
Middleware.
Middleware, right? So middleware application, we can develop these many technologies are there in the market. You can use any one of the technology. So this middleware, terminology wise, these all are come under server side technologies. So this middleware application, I can say like a server side application. Yes or no? Now my client application communicate with whom? Server
Other
application.
application.
Terminology wise, what we can say? Client communicate with the server. We can say like a
Cost.
request. Now my server side guy process the request and he is going to do what? He process the request and give the response back to whom? Give the response back to whom? Give the response back to my
Client.
client or not. So my server side application communicate with the client application. What we can say? Server side application communicate with the client application. What we can say? It is like
Response.
response or not. So my client send a request and receive the response. Now tell me, in the client application, sending the request and receiving the response, how we can handle using sending the request and receiving the response, how we can handle using Ajax technique or not. Ajax stands for asynchronous JavaScript and XML. Using Ajax technique, we can do what? We can perform what kind of operation? We can send a request to the server application and we can receive the response from the server application or not. We can send a request to the server application and we can receive the response from the server application. That is possible using Ajax technique. So whenever you click on the button, I want to perform sending the request to receiving the response operation or not. Agreed? Up to okay, everyone. Any questions up to here? Is it okay? Mansa, are you able to understand? Okay. Now, yesterday we created like one file and inside that file we created like one button or not. So let me go to that workspace folder. Workspace folder you can go. Now come here. So open folder. Where is our folder? Here, this is the one, and JavaScript is the folder, and open that folder, and open that folder. Okay. Hmm. Yesterday, I created like one file, ajax1.html. Most of the times, okay, JavaScript, I write the code. Okay, so far we written the code in the console just for execution purpose. So here, just I want to go with the file. Most of the topics we covered by using what? By using console only. Console means, okay, everyone knows, right? In the browser, if we do inspect, okay, here is the one, here only I written the code so far. Now come here. And this is my file. Let me run this file. This is my file. Let me run this file. Now see, there has one button I already created or not. Now requirement is what? Whenever you click on the button, you have to get the users from the database. So I have few questions now. If you want to send a request to the server, my client require two inputs. My client requires two mandatory inputs. What are those? If my client want to send a request to the server, my client required two mandatory inputs. What are those?
URL and
Yeah,
method.
URL and request method or not. Request method. Very simple. What is the URL? URL is nothing but address. For example, simply you want to talk with me directly. Then that time you should know the address or not. Then only, right, you can come and talk with me. Who has to tell that address? You want to talk with me. You don't know the address. Who has to tell? I have to tell or not. My client wanted to communicate with the server application. My client requires address, URL. Who has to tell? Where I am residing, I only know. I have to tell or not. So my server side guy is going to tell the URL or not. What about the request method? What about the request method? Request method decided by server side guy based on the DB operations. Now tell me what kind of DB operations we are going to perform. What kind of DB operations we are going to perform? See,
Insert, update.
delete, retrieve like this or not? Yes or no? If my operation is like insert operation, then that time the request method is like post. Okay. If the operation is like yesterday we discussed, right? Update. It's like partially update, fully update. Partial means patching. Fully means put. If you want to delete, okay, what is my request method? Delete is the request method. If you want to retrieve, okay, my request method is like what? Retrieve the data, the request method is like get is the request method or not. Understood? Based on the DB operations, my server side guy decide the request method. If it is like insert the new record, post, updation, patch or put, delete, retrieve is like a get. These are the request methods decided by the server side guy. Understood? These are the request methods decided by the server side guy or not. Agreed, everyone? Come on. These are the request methods decided by whom? Server side guy or not. So, as a client side developer, what inputs are required? URL and request method. URL is nothing but address. Who has to tell the address? Server side guy. Request method also who decided? Server side guy. Based on what? DB operations. So that whatever my client side guy expecting the URL and request method, those two are provided by the server side guy only or not. So no need to bother about this URL and request method. Agreed? Come on. Now let's think. I am the server side developer. You are like a client side guy. As a server side guy, what I need to share with you? URL and request method. Yesterday, I already shared, right? This is the address URL. And what is my request method? What is my request method? Get. By seeing this request method, I am performing what kind of operation? You can come to know or not. What kind of operation you are performing? Insert, update, delete, retrieve. What kind of operation you are performing?
Retrieve.
Retrieve.
Retrieving, right? Why? Because request method is like what? Get or not. These two who shared to the client side developer? Who shared this client side
Server side.
server side
Servers.
guy or not? Now in future, okay, as part of these sessions, you are going to learn Node.js to create the server side application. Okay, now if the node is not required, okay, Mansa, you are going to learn like Java, right? So you are going to create a server application is like what? Java or not? Yes or no? So based on your requirement, you can choose any one of the technology to create the server-side application and perform these DB operations or not, and share the results. What results you have to share? Come on, URL and a request method you have to share it. Done. Now come here. If you come to this, yesterday's one, tell me here. Now first, if you want to handle the Ajax in JavaScript. How many ways we can handle Ajax? By using which class? By using which class? XML.
XML HTTP request
Yeah, XML HTTP request is the class. Another one is like what? Fetch. Fetch is which type?
method.
Like a function, right? How we can say, how we can tell XML HTTP request is like a class. Now see, my XML HTTP request type is like F, starts with capital means I can understand this is like a class. If you come to the fetch, okay, see, this is also starts with the type is like F only, but this is what starts with lowercase or uppercase. Lower.
Lowercase.
Whenever it is like lowercase, then the time it is like a function. Why?
Function.
Why not method? Why? Because I'm not calling this one with any object reference or not. If I call with object reference, I can say that is the method in that particular class or not. Agreed? Yes or no? Using XML HTTP request, I can. The next one is like what? Using XML HTTP request,
Fetch.
using fetch. These are the two. Okay, na? Done. Now come back here. Now, my operation I want to perform at the time of clicking on the button or not. Now tell me, click on the button is not one event. So my question is, how to bind an event in JavaScript? What's your answer? What inputs are required to bind an event in JavaScript? What inputs are required to bind an event in JavaScript?
You need event and the listener.
Yeah, two things. One is like to which element you want me to bind an event, that element is required. The next one is what? The event name is required or not. Yes or no? Okay. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Event binding. Now the element is okay. That is with me. What is my element?
Button.
Button. The event is what?
Click.
How many events are there in JavaScript? How we can come to know? Again, go to the console. Okay, starts with what?
On.
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 Whenever you type on, see, on, about, on, after, print, like this, these all are come under what? These all are come under what?
Events.
Events only or not. There has multiple events are there. See, on click event is there, on focus event is there, on blur event is there, on mouse events are there, on keyboard events are there, on resize event is there, resize. Okay, on scroll event is there, frequently used events, on double click event is there. Like this, multiple events are there. Which event you required in this requirement? Which event you required in this requirement?
On click.
On click is the one or not? Okay, you required on click is the one. So you have an event and you have a, come on, you have a element.
Element.
Yeah, button is there and event also there. Now tell me, if you have the button and event both, how we can bind an event? So event is always placed in the open
Open
tag
tag of the
in the
element.
form of attribute, right? Attribute is nothing but what it's a key and a value pair or not. So here open tag, my button open tag is this one and closing tag is this one. In the open tag, attribute always placed in the open tag only, no need to mention. Attribute means in the open tag only. Attribute is nothing but it's a key value pair. What is the key here?
On click.
Your event name. Okay, my key is like your event name. What is my value? Your event
Function.
listener function call. Event listener function call or not? What is this event listener function call means? Whenever you click on the button, I want to perform some operations. For that, I want to write some code where you can write the code which is related to some functionality within the functions only,
Function.
so that this is always what? Your
Function.
function call. Your function call. Understood? So this is the way you can bind an event or not. In future, this can be changed or this can be changed, but the syntax will never change. There has multiple events or there. Any one of the event you can add here. There has okay, any function you can write it, that particular function. Okay, not function, you have to mention function call, right? Then only whenever you click on the button, that particular function is going to execute. Now see, on click, what is my function called? Get users. So that my get users function is like called. Done? Done. But my get users function called. But what is our requirement? Tell me. You have to send the request. Now you have to send the request. Now tell me, if you send a request, request is nothing but I requested for something. If I requested for something to you, I can get the response. Do you think like always positive? No, right? Sometimes negative also or not. So my client send a request, but that response may be success response, maybe failure also. Possibility there or not there? Go on, tell me. Possibility is there or not there?
Yeah, yes.
Possibility is there. So that these all things you have to handle. Ajax I can handle using XML HTTP request. You said it's a class, so that I created an object. What is my first configuration? That means first step is what? I want to send a request. Means I am giving a request to you. So that if I give the request, first of all, request with me or not. So first step is what? You have to configure the request. Once you have the request, you have to give that request to whom? Server application. So send that request. Once you send the request, who receive the request? Who receive the request?
Server side.
Right.
Server side, right? Server side application. My server side guy, Java or Node.js, receive the request and process the request and give the response to whom? And give the
Client.
response back to whom? Back to my client or not? Back to my client. Whenever my client receive the response, okay, my client receive the response. That response may be success, maybe, come on, that response may
Failure.
be success, maybe error also or not. These things you have to configure. The first thing is like XML HTTP request is a class. My class contains how many methods? Can you check it? How we can check the methods? XML HTTP request. Do we have any original means own members?
No.
No. So how we can see the inherited members?
Prototype.
Prototype. So that whenever you see the prototype, these many members are there or not in the class. Yes or no?
Yes.
So you can use these members. So first one, configure the request or create the request. For that, in your XHR means in your XML HTTP request, we have which method is there? Come on,
Open.
which method? Open. There or not there? See, open method is there or not there? Yes, or
There.
open method for what purpose? You can configure the request or create the request. Now, if you want to send a request, what mandatory inputs are required? As I said, method and URL. So my open take how many arguments? Two arguments minimum. My first argument is what? Your request method, and my second argument is what?
URL.
First argument is like request method, and my second argument is what? URL or not. Now tell me, my request method and URL, who provided to you? You are the client side developer. Who provided? Who
Server.
provided? Server side guy or not? Yes or no? Now you can use that request method and URL to prepare the request. Request preparation is done. What is the next step? Once you prepare the request, you want me to keep the request with me? No, no. You have to send the request or not? Yes or no? Now send again the method inside where? Come on. Send again the method inside
XML HTTP
XML
request.
HTTP request or not? Now, once you send the request, where it is going? Once you send the request, where
Server
it
Server.
is going?
application.
Server side application or not? What this guy is going to do? What this
Process.
guy is going to do? Process the request or not? And send the response back to whom? Send
Client.
client. Now tell me the client, the response, he may receive like always success, huh? Always
No.
success? No, right? Sometimes it's like what? Success response. Sometimes it's like failure or not.
Failure.
Now, the success response you can handle or they are providing by using one of the callback method. What is the method name?
Onload.
Onload. If it is like a failure, okay, the failure response he is going to send it back by using which method? On
On it.
whether is the method or not. So that okay, my success response I can okay take it from yeah okay I can handle by using onload. My failure response I can handle by using on error or not. Agreed? Come on. All are okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, can we debug the code line by line? Okay. Now, can we debug the code line by line? Now, let's go. Now, tell me if you want to debug the JavaScript code. Okay. So, how many ways we can debug? How we can debug the code? Number of ways, not so only one way only, but the process, the approach is like different. Okay. Now, tell me, my actual operation is going to start from where? The actual operation is going to start from where or when? Come on.
HTML page.
HTML page. So you are going to debug HTML or JavaScript, JavaScript, so that my page is loaded. My page is loaded. But actual my JavaScript code I want to debug when at the time of clicking on the, come on, at the
Get
time of clicking
user.
on the button or not. So let's go to the button. Okay, where is your button? This is my button. Now, whenever you click on the button, now tell me here, whenever you click on the button, what you are doing here? Whenever you click on the button,
You're calling the method
you
get
are calling the
users.
get user or not. This is your terminology wise, what we can say.
Event listener.
Otherwise, it's like a event listener or not. So my event listener function is this one. So from here, I want to debug my code. So in JavaScript, if you want to debug the code, okay, one approach is like you can, okay, use one of the keyword called as a debugger. What is the keyword? Debugger is
Debugger.
the keyword. Understood? Debugger is the keyword. Okay, now, whenever you click on the button, okay, whenever you click on the button, now what happens? See, okay, if I click on the button, am I able to see anything? You received 10 or something like this. Am I debug the code? Now see, am I debug the code? Am I see line by line execution? See, am I see line by line execution? No, right? If you want to debug the JavaScript code, make sure always you have to enable or open developer console window. How we can open the developer console window in the browser?
Inspect.
Inspect. Right click and inspect. Now come here. Now which tab is the responsible to debug your JavaScript code? There is multiple tabs or there elements, so console, or source, or network application. These are all tabs we discussed right in the HTML course. Come on.
Yes.
So
Which tab? Source is the tab or not? Now, whenever you click on the get users, now see, okay, still my code, two things here. Maybe my code is not, latest code is not saved. Latest code is not saved. That is one reason. Another reason also there. Now see, my latest code is there or not there. If you want to check, go to the source ajax.html. My latest code is there or not there? See, debugger is there or not there? Latest code is there. But if you click on this one, now see, now it is like my execution is like stopped or not. Previous, my latest code is not loaded. Now, whenever you click on the button, is my execution started at line number 7 or 17 or not? My execution started at line number 17 or not? Yes or no? Come on. Line number 17. My execution is like started. Is my execution is like passed? It's like running a
Paused.
passed, right? Okay, how we can say you are in the debugging mode? Very simple. In your browser, there has some mask like this and enable with these buttons. What is this one? Can you read it? Can you read it? Whenever you see this
Option
message
debugger.
paused in debugger, you can understand like you are in which mode? Running mode or debugging mode?
Debugging mode.
You can understand like you are in the debugging mode. Whenever you are in the debugging mode, it enables you or it allows you, okay, execute line by line or not. Yes, sir. Now, how we can execute line by line? That is the question, right? How we can go to the next line, next line, next line, something like that. Now, see, there has how many buttons are there? Observe here. There has how many buttons are there? Come on.
Two.
How many two buttons are there? Can you spell out the tooltip? See, resume script execution one. Okay, shortcut F8. The next one is like step over next function call F10. Like these two buttons are there. Now, in our language, simply, if you want line by line execution, then you can go with the second button. If you want to just terminate the execution, or if you want to jump not line by line, one debugger to another debugger, then you can go with the first, then you can go with the, which one? First button, both we can see. First one, leave it. Second one, now you can see. If I click on this one, it's like line by line execution or not. Now you are at which line?
17.
17. Now if I click on this one, now it is go to where? Come on.
19.
Okay, now it's go to 19 line or not. Okay, 18 anyway, there is nothing is there. So this 19. Now, what is the use of debugging? What is the use of debugging? Okay, now on fly itself, I want to see my variable or my function working as expected or not. Now tell me line number 19. What is the purpose of line number 19 you created, you written? Huh?
We are creating object for XML HTTP request.
You created an object or not. Now I want to check, is it really created or not, means put the cursor on XHR. Okay, is it created or not created at this moment?
Not.
Not created. Why it is not created means line number 19 completed execution or not completed?
Not completed.
Not completed, right? So that what is the default value for the variable in JavaScript?
Undefined.
Undefined.
Now if you click again, if you click again, now line number 19 is done or not? Execution.
Done.
Done. Now we can put the cursor on XHR. See, my XML HTTP request object created or not? Come on.
Created.
Created. This is one way to track this. Now, another way is what you know. You can go to, you are in the debugging mode or not? Tell me. You are in the debugging mode or not?
Yes.
Yes. How we can say you are in the debugging mode?
Because it is masked and it shows a pause in debugger.
Yeah, my browser with mask enabled with these two buttons or not. I can understand like you are in the debugging mode. Whenever you are in the debugging mode, okay, now my console is there na. My console is pointing to your my context. What is the context is nothing but what you know here, get user, get user. This is my context, right? Whatever you are executing in the get user, that is my current context or not. Yes or no? So this XHR is there, na? This XHR is defined with which data type?
Where?
Where data type. Where data type variables scope is what?
Functional.
Functional scope. Now, whenever you are in the debugging mode, okay, in the console, the context contains which variables, which functions, those directly we can access here also. Now, see my XHR is see, are able to see or not the value.
Yes.
Okay, when it is possible means you should be in the debugging mode. You are in the debugging mode or not? Come on. You are in the debugging mode or not?
Yes.
Yes, you are in the debugging mode. And you are in which line? That is also important. You are in which line? Line number
23.
23. This 23 is belongs to which context?
Get users.
15. Okay, line number 15 function or not? 15 function starting. Okay, here ending here or not. So in this function, whatever you can access, the same thing I can access in the console. Okay, XHR I can access or not in this function. Come on.
Yes.
Yes, so that in the console also I am able to or not. Agreed?
So if we give anything let, then within another block, that time it will not be accessible in console.
When you can use the let, okay, within the function only, right? That one also I will show you. Within the function, you are able to access the let or not. Then that time it's not. It's possible. It's possible. If it is like let, this is only the block, right? We can use it or not.
Okay, but other day you were showing like only if block, something like that, right? So,
That is inside the block. Okay, I'll show you that example also. Okay, now
yeah.
here where is there? Here where is
Mm.
there? This where the context is this one or not? You are at line number 23. Okay, the context is what? What is my
15.
context? Okay, 15. Get users. Get users. In the get users, etc., I can use it or not? Yes or
Yes.
no? Okay, so that I'm able to access. Okay, I will show you one more example real quickly then. Okay, now I have a function fn is there. I write the script. This is my function. Okay, na? Here where n1 equals to 10. Okay, put the debugger. Okay, na? Now here where n2 equals to 20, n2 equals to f2 call. Okay, now here function f2 return 20. Okay, na? If let n3 equals to 30, console.log of n3 is this one. Now here console.log of n1 plus n3. Okay, this is my actual function. Okay, na? Okay, let me run this one. Open with the live server. Now inspect it. Now refresh the page. Now go to the source debug.html. Okay, you not call the function. Na? Can I call the function? Which function you have to call? Fn, right? Now I called fn. Done. You are in debugging mode or not? You are in the debugging mode or not? Sometimes it is not. Okay, if you go to the next line, then the time automatically is able. See this. Step over, step into. Okay, your no content, nothing is there, right? That's okay, fine. Now see here. First, where n1 equals to 10. N1 am I able to access or not? Say n1 am I able to access or not?
Yes.
Okay, so the next one is like you're calling, okay, n3. Okay, n2 is there. N2 am I able to access or not? Yes. The next one is like what is that? Let n3. Now, if you go to the n3, okay, my n3 are able to access or not? See, entire scope you can think. N3 I'm able to access or not? I'm able to access or not? Your parent function is what? Fn. Within the fn, this n3 wherever you want you can access or not.
Mm-hmm.
Got my point? Okay, this scope. Don't think like n3. Your let is like a block cloud scope. Don't think like that in the debugging mode. Okay, na? So
Mm-hmm.
you start with fn. Whatever you written in the fn, those are like pointing to my console. Okay, those are like accessible in the console. Okay, the next one is like, come on. Now if you come here, you are where now? Line number 10. See the next one. Can I go? Can I go to this one? Now, okay, what about Yan3? Now, what about Yan3? What about Yan3? Tell me, what about Yan3?
Three not defined.
Yeah, understood, right? Why not defined?
Yes, sir.
Yes
Yeah.
or no? Okay, now again, see, you are at line number one. You are at line number 4. My 4 line number scope is what? Come on. Line number 4 scope is what? Function. So within the function, n1 I can access or not? Say this. N1 I'm able to access or not? Come on. N1 I'm able to access or not? Simply you can understand. You are at line number 7. Yes or no? You are at line number 7 at this moment. Yes, no?
Yes.
Okay. Now, in the line number 7, what we can access? Tell me. Line number 7, what we can access? N1.
And,
N1 able to access or not? Yes or no?
yeah,
Okay. N1 able to access. N2 completed or not completed?
not
Not completed.
completed.
But still, N2 is available or not?
Yes.
Yes or no? What about N3? What about N3? N3, it's come on, N3, it's a block level scope. Line number 7, N3 executed or not executed? Can I access or not? Line number 7, N3, I am able to access or not? Simple.
Not.
No. Why? Because my let is which kind of scope? Block level scope or not? Understood? Come on. Okay. Simply you are where? Okay. From there, what I can access? Okay. Those I can refer or I can access. I can see those members in the console. I am at line number 7. I can access, okay, N1. I can access N2. I am not able to access N3. Why? Because my N3 is let, it's which scope? It is which scope? Come on.
Block.
Block level. So that outside this block, can I access N3? No, right?
No, but if you
Yeah.
execute it line number 9, that time you can
Yeah,
access.
yeah, that one will come. The next
Oh,
point is that one only. Now come down. Now come down. Okay. Now it comes to this function. Okay. And then come back to this. Now you are at line number. You are at line number. Come on. You
9.
are at line number 10. Line 9 or 10, whatever it is. Think about the 10th line. In the 10th line, what I can access? Tell me. N1, able to access or not?
N1.
N1, able to access or not? Yes, right. Why?
Yes.
It's a functional scope. Within the function, wherever you want N1, you can access or not. N2, able to access or not?
Yes.
Yes. N3 also able to access or not. Line number 10 only think. Access or not?
Yes.
N3.
Yes.
Yes, right. So if you come to the console, okay, N1 able to access, N3, N2, N3 also access or not. Agreed? Come on.
Yes.
Now come down. Now tell me. Line number 12, think. What I can access? N1 able to access or not? Come on.
Yes.
Yes. N2.
Yes.
N3. N3.
Yes. Yes.
N3. N3. N3 which scope? Block
Block.
level.
Blocks.
Block level. You are in the block or outside the block. Line number 12.
Outside.
Then N3. Can I access or not access?
Not access.
Okay. N1, N2, N3. What is this N3? Is not defined, right? Understood? Where you are debugging, okay, that means where you passed the line, where you passed, that context only can consider. Understood? Simply. Agreed?
Okay.
Understood or not? Any questions? Okay, next again. Now come here. Okay, na? Come here. Now I want to step into. You are at line number. You are at line number
7.
70. Tell me, what about N1? What about N2? What about N3? Why? Why? Now, my N1 scope is what? This function, right? But you are at where? You are at where?
17.
17. That is inside which function? F2.
2.
Inside the F2, okay, N1 is there. Inside the F2,
No.
N1 is there?
No.
No, right? Inside the F2, N2 is there?
No.
No, right? Okay, same like this. N3 anyway, it's not there or not. Got my point? See, N1, N2 you defined with where. Where is which kind of scope?
Functional.
Which function? That is also important. Which function? Fn. So
FN.
in the Fn only I can use N1, N2 or not. But you are trying to access in which function?
F2.
F2. That the reason N1 is there or not there? And F2. There or not there?
Not there.
Okay. Not there. Not there. Now, if you come to this, now you are at which line? You are
9.
at which line? Line number 9. Tell me about line number 9. What I can access? Line number 9, what I can access? Tell me.
N3.
N3. What about N1?
N1 also you can.
Yes. N2.
Yes.
Yes. N3. N3 is not at right. It's not at
Yeah.
executed. Not at executed. Okay. There has one concept is there. Hosting that is not at discussed. Okay. We can discuss that one. Now see
If
here.
not executed means undefined, it should show, right? Why it
No.
is giving error?
Yeah, that is a variable hosting. That is variable hosting is there. One concept. Okay, that is simple concept only. See. Are you able to see my screen? Are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah. So answer this question. Where a equals to 10, console.log of a. What's the answer? Everyone knows this. What is the answer? Come on, don't think more. What is the answer?
10.
10, right? Why you think more? 10, right? 10 only or not? Yes, perfect. You are 100% correct. What's the answer? Come on, what is the answer?
Undefined.
Undefined, huh? You are 100% correct. You are 100% correct. Okay. So, usually other programming language, you may get the error. What error, you know? B is not defined. B is not defined. Why no? Other programming language, if you use any member, first you have to define the member and then use it. But now in JavaScript, did you define the member B before using a? Did you
No.
define? No, right? In JavaScript, there has one concept is there. What is that concept? You know, variable hosting. The concept is what? Variable hosting. Whenever you are trying to use a member, that member execution not yet done, but still that member is there. In that context, member is there. Now see, first console.log of B. B already executed or not executed before the statement?
Not.
Not. So immediately in JavaScript not raise an error. After that it is going to check in the context anywhere B defined or not defined.
Defined.
Anyway, yes, defined. Whenever it is like defined, this statements turn to be like this. Wherever the definition they found, they keep that definition as like a first executable statement without initialization, and then they place our statements like this. Now tell me if this two statements turn to be like this. Now tell me what is my console.log of B value now? What is my console.log of B value now?
Undefined.
Undefined,
Undefined
right?
only.
Yeah, Aditya, undefined only, right? Yes or no? Okay,
Yes.
this is called as variable hosting. But here one thing you have to remember what you know console.log of C, let C equals to 30. What is the answer?
C is not defined.
Undefined.
Error.
Yeah. Why C is not defined, you know? Okay, variable hosting not work with let and constant. Understood?
Okay.
Let and constant variable hosting not support. The same theory applicable here also. Understood? Now tell me, this statement, you are at line number 9. Okay. N3, N3, you are trying to access. This line number 9 executed or not executed at this moment?
Not.
Not executed. So that it is going to check in the entire N3 is there or not there. But when, if it is like where, it is going to check for the, okay, check why variable hosting supports for what? Where. But let variable hosting there or not there, supports or not support?
Not.
Support. That the reason, okay, my N3 is not executed, so that simply, okay, N3 is gives me an error or not. Yes or no? Reference error.
Okay.
But in this place, if where N3 is there, you are expecting like output is what? You are expecting output is what?
Undefined.
Undefined or not? Agreed? Come on. Okay.
Yes.
Now tell me, you are accessing what? N3. Before this, N3 defined or not defined?
Not.
No. Before this, N3 defined or not defined? Line number 10, you are
Defined
defined. Whenever it is defined, what is my N3 value?
value. 30.
30. Are you able to access N1 and N2 or not? Are you able to access N1 and N2 or not? Come on.
Yes.
Yes. Why? Because, okay, where line number 10, I can access those so that N1 is 10, N2 also there. Agreed? Now you got some idea how to debug. What is the scope? Okay, line
Yes.
number 12.
So like if you are not getting that pop-up, that masked pop-up, so
No,
right
here
side.
HTML code is not there. Nothing is loaded, right?
Mm,
If something is
okay.
there, okay, that one you can see.
So right side, like what is the first one, sir? That arrow, first one,
This one,
first.
yeah, that is
No,
next
no,
one.
next.
Debugger to debugger jump. Okay, I'll show
Okay.
you. Okay, if you want to come out also, okay, you can
Mm,
use this. Okay, now see that functionality how it's going to work. Now, if you come here, you are at the debugger at which line?
4.
4, right? I'm going to put the debugger and the line number 11. Okay, na? Now see, let me refresh the page. You are at line number
4.
4. If you try to access N1, what is the value? N1,
Undefined.
N2, N2, undefined only. Why? First, N1, you are trying to access at line number 4. Before 4, N1 defined or not defined? Not
Not
defined. Now
defined.
it is going to, after 4, it is going to check. N1 is there or not there? Yes. With which data type?
Where?
Yeah. Then the time, okay, my variable hosting applicable or not?
Yes.
Okay, same like this N2 you are trying. Okay, N2
Yes.
before this statement, defined or not defined? No. After
Not.
that, yes. After that, yes. So that which data type?
Where?
Yeah. So that variable hosting applicable or not?
Yes.
So that what is my N2 value? Undefined. Okay, done. Now you are at line number 4. I don't want to debug line by line. I know. Okay, I already debugged. I don't want to waste my time. That's the reason what I'm going to do. Line number 4 to line number 11, I want to jump. Okay, now if you click on the first one, now see, directly it is jump to line
Okay.
number 11 or not. Understood?
So like after you come here, if I want to go line by line in that after 11, that time I have to click the next arrow.
Yes, yes.
Step over. Okay.
Okay, na?
Okay, so
Update okay? Okay then. Now the next one. Now just I'm removing the debugger once. Okay. I just removed debugger keyword. Debugger keyword I removed. Okay. Now I don't want to change my code. Instantly I want to debug my code here. It's possible or not possible means yes. How you know? Let's go to put the debugger at line number 6. Now you can go on the line, and which line you want me to put the debugger, just click on that line number. Just click on it. Just click on something like this. Just you can click on it. Okay. Now if you refresh the page, okay, now see my debugger started or not. Okay, that means you are in the debugging mode or not.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no. This is also one option. Sometimes my browser, if it is not recognized, sometimes if you put also my debugger is not active, then that time just activate by writing debugger keyword. Okay.
Okay. So
Very
we're
good.
having like one more arrow that step into. That one when we should use?
Yeah, this one step over, right? Okay,
Uh,
this
line by
step,
line.
step
Okay.
over means, see, if I click on this one, you are line number 6 na. Okay, now if I
Yes.
click on this one, okay, now it is go to line number 8. Okay na? Okay then. Now come out. Now refresh the page. You are at line number 6. Now if you come here, see this. Step into next function call. F2 is there na? My F2 also calling or not? So it comes to that inside the function call another function, it go into
Oh,
that function.
okay. Okay, sir.
Got my point?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, this is the way you need to debug your code. Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then. Now, see, you are at line number 23.
3.
Okay, now XHR is what? It's like where you are at line number 23. Line number 23, which values you can access? XHR I can access, right? So that my
Yes.
console is, okay, XHR, I'm able to access or not? Yes. Okay, now? Now come here, come down. Now you send the request. Whenever you send the request, tell me the possibilities. Come on.
Success or
Who
failure?
processed the request? Who processed the request? Server side guy. Once my processing is completed, you may get like what? Either success response or either failure response. If it is a success, which line, which function is going to call?
Onload.
Onload. Line number 35. Put the debugger. If it is like a failure, which function is going to call?
On error.
On error. Put the debugger. Done. Now just click on the first button. Okay, first button. Next debugger, it is going to jump, right? So if I click on this one, see, next debugger, line number 35. Can anyone tell me line number 35 executed is nothing but what I can understand?
Success.
My response is like what? Success response or not. My XHR, my status is like 200 and my status is like less than 300. Okay, based on the response, the codes are this one. At the time of backend, you can get some more idea on the status codes. Now, if you come here, you can get the response which is coming from where? This user's data, from the database or not. Now you can display those users, and users length is how much? 10 users I am getting. Now can you go to the console? My 10 users data displayed or not? Yes or no? All are okay? Agreed,
So how you got 10 users you connected to DB?
No, the server side guy given the URL and method or not? Yes or no?
Okay.
That server side guy, that URL is there na, already there has some public endpoints are there. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that guy is going to take care of DB and everything. As a client side
Okay.
developer, I don't want to. Okay, na?
Okay.
Any questions, anyone so far? Okay, in future, okay, you already know Python, right? Okay, in the Python, how to create one endpoint, you know, right? By using Flask or Fast API. Yes or no? Now you can create an endpoint. You can consume that endpoint by using this or not. Yes or
Yes.
no? What change you have to do? You have to do the change, only one change, only one change. What change? This URL, you have to change it. That's it. Yes or no? Yesterday workshop also we discussed this kind of only, right? But we use it like what? Instead of JavaScript, we used like yesterday React.
Yes, sir.
See, everything is like easily understand. Okay, if you focus on one programming language, just everything is like interrelated only. Okay, na? But my requirement is what? Once I get the data, I don't want to show in the console, just show in the tabular format. Okay, na? How the format I want, Let's go to the paint. Okay, like this. Okay, in the tabular format, my headings are like first serial number. Okay, for example, number. The next one is like his name I want. Okay, the next one is like email I want simply. Okay, email I want. Like this, I want to display the data. Understood? Now, tell me, if you want to create a table with this template, how the table is looks like? Come on, how the table is looks like?
3 rows, 3 columns.
Yeah, here, this is not required for me. Okay, leave it. Now I want to build the table. I want to build the table. Tell me how to build the table.
Table.
Okay, now where my table data is equals to, I want to use the backticks. Okay, I want to use backticks. Why I'm using like backticks, see, I'll show you. If you want to concat is nothing but what, dynamic static text, right? Yes or no? For example, where name is equals to Sachin and where runs equals to 20,000. Can you concat these two values with one string? My name is Sachin, my runs are 20,000. Something like this, my output should come. Okay, tell me what you can do usually in any programming language. First, my name is Sachin. Okay, Sachin should not hard code. That's the reason. Can I concat my dynamic value? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, after that, okay, again, my runs
Runs.
or runs, something like this or not. Yes or no? This is my static and we concat with dynamic value using concatenation operator plus. Okay, after that, again concat the string and again concat your dynamic value or not. Yes or no? Agreed?
Yes.
Okay, done. This is one way. This is one way. But I want to concat, okay, not in the same line, next line or something like this. If you want to concat, will it work out or not work out? Now, if you come here, okay, if you write like this, can I go here? Can I go here? Okay. Now, if you write something like this, shift to enter, if you want to go to the next line. Okay. Now see, this is the way you can use it or not. But user-friendly readable mode, it's like somewhat mess up. Okay. Compare with the next backticks. You can compare it. Then which one better? That one you can choose. The same requirement, I want to do it by using backticks. See. I'm using backticks here. Okay, how I'm going to concat, first write the backtick. Now in between, just you can write my name is what, Sachin, right? So plus nothing, dollar with your dynamic value. Okay, with expression and come on, my runs or dollar with runs. Okay, here slash and y, here the next line is there now, that the reason. That's okay, fine. Now it is okay or not? Now it is okay or not? Which one you want to prefer, you can prefer. That is your wish. Which one you want to prefer, you can prefer. This is also one feature is there to concat your, come on, This is also one feature to concat your static and dynamic values or not. Got my point? Agreed? Now, the same way I want to concat. Tell me. Table. Okay. Table border, table row, ID, name, username is required, not required. Based on this data, you can decide. I want to name, username is not required. ID, name, email is enough. ID, name, email. So total, how many headings in my table? Total, how many headings in my table?
3.
Okay, 3 headings are not done. After this row, you needed what? After this row,
Data.
Table body.
T body, right? So here T head I want to mention. Here T head I want to mention. In the T head, this is my heading row. This is my heading row. The next one is what I want to mention. Come on. The next one, what you want me to mention? Tell me.
Body.
Body, right? T body contains how many rows? T
3.
body contains how many rows? That is
3.
depending upon your data. Yes or no? That is depending upon
Yes.
your data. Yes or no? So in the T body, I want to keep my data. I want to keep my data. Yes or no? Agreed? Okay. So can we build the data by using these users? Yes or no? Can we build that data? So how we can build the data? Users are like which type? Users are like which type? Come on, I converted into array, right? Now see, convert into array. If you have an array, can we iterate all the values? If you have an array, can I iterate all the values? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes or no? So can I
Yes.
go with the for each or for loop? Traditional also you can use it. So users dot for each, you know, right? For each syntax and all. For each take how many parameters? Mandatory parameter, one callback function or not. Callback function called by for each by passing how many parameters? 3
3.
parameters. Okay, the element next, index the next one.
Original.
Original.
Original
Original
arrow.
array or not. Okay, element only required, index that one is not required. That the reason. Okay, first iteration. Okay, first object you can get it. First element means first object. I get the ID, name, username. But here ID, name, what you required? Email, right? Yes or no? So you created what? One TR. Previous data empty. You can concat your TR with the data like this. Okay, first time empty plus one TR. That means first iteration you can get one TR. In the second iteration, okay, first iteration one TR, second iteration one more TR. TR plus TR, two TRs. Like this, 10 TRs inside the data. That 10 TRs I want to keep inside the T body or not. Yes or no? Agreed? Finally, this table data I want to display, right? So here, okay, you can take like div result here, okay, document.getElement by ID, inner HTML table data. Okay, so by, you know, right, document.query selector, same like this. By using ID, I can get the reference of the element. Inner HTML, I want to place some HTML code inside the div. Which HTML code I want to keep it? Table data or not. Agreed? Come on. Now, if you come and refresh, if I click on the get users, okay, now I don't want to debug. Now see, okay, now you can get the result. Now, once you get the result, you prepare the table. My table looks like this or not. Agreed? These many lines of code you written in the JavaScript HTML, but in React, nothing is required. Simply, you can do it in React. Okay, how to do it? At the time of React discussion, we can see. Up to here, all are okay? Come on.
So,
Now you got some idea why we go for Ajax? Hmm? Any questions, anyone? And more important, debugging, okay? Debugging, how to debug JavaScript code. So yesterday's video, I already added in the playlist. Okay, today's video also I'm going to add in the playlist. Okay, just you can walk through. Okay, this weekend in the evening, okay, I'm going to take, okay, this weekend I'm free so that I can take the session in the evening, also in the weekdays. I'll let you know in the group, okay?
okay. So,
So up to here HTML and HTML and CSS and JavaScript, whatever the topics we covered, just complete it. Okay. Videos and everything is like provided. Just you complete. In the
okay. So,
group URL, okay, already videos they provided, right? Video links. Just utilize this time this week. Okay. Okay then. Guys, you people can join 10 o'clock, okay? We have
okay. So, thank you.
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So any questions, anyone? Anyone have any questions? Any doubts? Something like that. You want me to I asked you to share. I already shared something, right? Some questions and answers.
Yes, yes, sir.
Can you prepare
We'll
the note?
prepare. Yeah, I'll prepare and send
Yeah,
it.
prepare that notes. Okay. In your own words, okay? Don't say anywhere. Just what you understood, write it. That's enough. If you
Okay.
not understand, then that time just we can discuss again.
Okay, sir.
Okay then. Thank you guys.
Thanks.